Dreaming of a white Christmas. Listen.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kaylin. This is part 2 of a little segment I'm doing on how to overcome that dreaded mom-parent burnout that we all experience. And my last video was about things that you can do to prevent that. And this video is going to be about things you can do in the moment to salvage your sanity. What I'm talking about here is those moments where you just are so desperate for help and feel like you can't do it anymore, where you just feel so tired of being needed, where you feel overwhelmed by the things that are on your plate, all the stuff you have to do around your house and whatever it is. If you're not a parent, this might be helpful to you in some way as well. These are things that honestly save me and that I do every single day when I'm getting tired, just to keep my spirits up and to just encourage myself. If you're interested in hearing these quick fixes that help rescue me when I'm on the verge of burning out being a parent, definitely keep watching. Okay, so this is a big one. When I just feel frustrated and feel tired of being needed or wanting to read the same book over and over again or whatever it is, what I really try and do is just slow down and look at my daughter and remember that I will never get this moment back again. It helps me so much. I just look at her. She's a little person and I know she's not going to be a little baby girl forever. I just look at her facial expression. I look at her features. I look at her little arms and her little chubby legs and her little feet and her smile and her voice, and I just really try and take that in and just be grateful. And this is hugely effective, just shifting from that place of frustration to gratitude and to just appreciating what I have. What really is the kicker for that one is just knowing that she's never going to be this little again. She's just growing up, and I honestly think about that every single day, and I just cherish every day with her because that is so in the forefront of my mind. I just want to soak every bit up. One day, how she is now will soon be a memory, and I won't have a little girl anymore. She's gonna be a big girl and then a teenager and then a woman like myself. That definitely just kind of like snaps me out of that self-centered, stressed out thinking and makes me grateful and makes me want to be present with her and makes me want to read that book to her one more time. Try to slow down and be grateful and see what you have in front of you and know that you're never going to get these moments back with your kids. Next one, I do this all the time too, and that is just dancing and singing and just being silly. It's so easy to get sucked up into the monotony of things and just feel blah about everything, just about the dishes you're always doing, all the meals you're preparing for your children and all these sorts of things. And feeding her, especially now it's Christmas time, I've been listening to Christmas music and I'll dance around in the kitchen and I'll make funny faces at her and I'll engage her, and she loves it. She laughs. It makes me smile. Me doing that isn't to say life is perfect and everything is good, but I just take it and go with it. You have to fight for yourself and for your joy and for your happiness. So I will do that, and it cheers me up. It feels good to dance and sing and just enjoy the moment. I know it's a lot more fun for my daughter than when I'm just not talking and just washing dishes while she eats or that sort of thing. Just lightening up, enjoying the moment, not being afraid to make a fool of yourself. That's definitely gonna get you into a more positive space. This next one is letting go of plans. This one has been a struggle for me from the get-go becoming a parent. I'm not even talking about big, intricate plans about life, but even just the most simple things. When you want to go to the store at this time, or when you plan to meet a person at a certain time, it's so easy for those plans just to go out the window based on naps, based on diaper blowouts, based on anything really. I just find that so many times I'm not able to do what I wanted to do in a day because time is limited and there's so many needs that are getting thrown at you throughout the day. So just letting go of certain obligations or things that I felt like I had to do and just saying, hey, it's okay if I don't get that load of laundry done. Hey, it's okay that I am 20 minutes late to this appointment. You can only do the best you can do, and that's okay. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you're 20 minutes late for an appointment. It doesn't matter that you didn't do that load of laundry. Everything's gonna keep going okay, and if we let those moments take us away from the present and steal our joy and steal our peace of mind, we are losing. Our kids are missing out. They just get this picture of a stressed out parent that values these things more than them and just being present with them. And I don't want that for myself. My daughter does not like it when I'm like that. It's a challenge, you know, it's a journey of letting go of these things, but it's definitely worth it to keep that in your mind and to continue to try and be flexible and just focus on what really matters and be very loose with your plans and very understanding of the reality of your life with children, because it's just different now. If you are feeling totally burnt out and stressed out, do something to treat yourself. I do this one all the time. But if that means going to go get a drink at a coffee shop, or if that means going to go hang out with a friend, or if that means making yourself a yummy drink, I like doing this too. I like making tea lately. Whether it's something to eat, something to drink, something to do that you will enjoy, just treat yourself. It's so powerful to shift your mind and kind of realize that you matter and you are worth treating too, even though you're giving all day. So give yourself a little something that's gonna pick you up and make you feel special and loved. Or maybe it's coffee. That's definitely a popular one. Coffee. Have a cup of coffee. But don't forget about yourself and treat yourself to something nice, because you deserve it. There very well could be a certain issue going on that you haven't amended. Maybe there's some task that has been sitting on you for a long time, and if you take care of that, you're gonna feel a lot better. Maybe it's some administrative thing in your home or a bill you have to pay, or maybe it is some unrest you have with a friend that you need to communicate about and resolve. Maybe it is something going on between your husband. Or maybe you're committed to something right now that is just dragging you down and not bringing you life, and you feel like you have to be committed to it. Maybe it's something in your church or your kid's school. Whatever it is, maybe you just need to let go of that commitment and you're going to be able to be so much more free and present with your children. My point is, it might not be your kid. Maybe it's just some outside source that's weighing on you that you can actually address and help to amend. My last tip is to kind of accept that it's hard. It's so easy to just want to fight it and complain and just mope around, or I don't know, maybe I'm the only one, maybe you never experienced that. Along with accepting it, just asking God for help is really, really big, and I definitely don't do this enough. I think that it's all on me and that I can do it by myself, and that's why I get burned out, because if I knew that I could be a mom and do everything I do in this life with just the grace and the power and the love of God flowing through me and not straining to give that on my own apart from God, I know that things would be so much easier for me. Just surrendering and admitting that you can't do it, that you can't be the perfect parent, that you don't have it in your heart to be present all the time, to be loving and a good teacher, good everything else all the time. You just don't have it in you by yourself. So acknowledge that and ask God for help. Ask Him to give you the strength. Ask Him to just bring peace to your mind and heart and calm your anxiety. Ask Him to encourage you or to give you ideas of ways you can love yourself, or whatever it is. Just know that He's with you, and you weren't meant to parent or do anything in life alone, and He wants to partner with you, and He doesn't want you striving and stressing out all the time at all. That's not His heart for you or for me. So that's, yeah. Just give yourself a break. Sometimes I've had moments where I just hold her and I have worship music or something going, and I'll just close my eyes and just pray or just sing to God or something like that. That will just soften my heart and bring me into His peaceful presence and just give me hope in the moment and just totally transform my heart, and that will totally change my day. So don't underestimate that, and don't forget that you weren't meant to do all of this alone, and that God wants to help you because He loves you, and He loves your little kid too, and He wants to help you. Okay guys, I really hope those were helpful. Please, please, please let me know what you do. Please, you know it's hard. I want to know what you do to survive these moments and the things that help you. If you missed my first video about the preventative things that I do to avoid these times, definitely check it out in the link below. If you're interested in seeing more from me, subscribe to my channel, and I will get to see you in my next video and talk to you in the comments. Give me a thumbs up and let me know that I did a good job and that you might be interested in seeing more of this content. I was so excited to film this because I want to share these things with you guys. You are so special and you're doing such a great job, and I know it's hard, but just hang in there. Know that you're not alone, even though it feels that way. Know that this is just for a time and it's gonna be changing. And yeah, I love you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Baby, it's cold outside.
I've got to go away.
Baby, it's cold outside.
This evening has been
Hoping that you drop
so
in.
very nice.
I'll hold your hands. They're just like
My
ice.
mother will start to worry.
Beautiful.